Hello, everyone, and thank you for joining me this evening for This Week in Rockdale. Hey, do you guys hear me? So I forgot to plug my mic up. So I know I've got an external one and it might be working, might not be working, but I'm going to plug it in and we'll get this thing. Uh, Sorry, guys. Got to. So, do you guys hear me now? I hope you do. So, because I took some of the things with me when I went to over the last few days, and it all put together now. But I appreciate you guys and the patience. Gloria English says, let me go ahead and say hello to people that have joined me. So, Gloria English, welcome to the show. Danielle Munoz from way up north. Thanks for joining. Dan Burks, thanks for joining the show. Jill, thanks for joining the show. Marie Withers, Willie Campbell. Just want to thank all you guys for joining the show tonight. My notifications worked today that I sent out from Facebook. It said they were temporarily unavailable to send notifications. So that's probably going to be some of the reason we're down with attendance. So if you guys would help me out at this point, and if you could do me a little favor and share the show, I think that'll get us a little more people watching, and we might want to make sure that people hear what we got to say. So sound was better before, so it's worse now. Sorry about that. So technology. I just want to thank you guys for coming on tonight. Cheryl Moulton, thanks for joining the show. So we've got the audience building. Everything is clicking here, so we're looking good. Just want to thank you guys for for joining me, and I'm going to talk about something tonight. Guys, the other day where I talked about there were 17 deputy director positions that in the last 2 years have exchanged in Rockdale County. Well, I'm going to apologize for something. I was wrong. Yes, I was wrong about this, guys. There's actually 22 deputy level positions that have changed hands in Rockdale County in the last 2 years. I'm going to call them off. Public relations, we have had 3. Planning and zoning, 3. Stormwater, 3. RWR, 3. DOT, 3. Finance, 2. Chief of staff, and this is one I forgot to add the other day because Jamie Cabe is actually leaving. I believe his last day is the 14th. So Jamie would have been 21. His replacement will be 22. And then the fire chief, 2 fire chiefs. You had Dan Morgan and the current chief. So that is actually 22 separate individuals who have held these different positions. Now, a lot of you guys have run businesses and you've been involved in organizations. So let me ask you, do you think that an organization with that kind of turnover can run fluidly? Do you think that they have a smooth system going? Do you think that there's good communication of what's going on? The answer to that is no. There is no way that there is good communication going on. There's no way that if you change 22 22 different people have held those positions in the last 2 years. That is 8 different departments, 8 positions. 8 positions, there have been 22 individuals that have held 8 positions in 2 years. There's a signal here, guys. There's something saying there's something bad going on. There is something bad going on. I firmly believe that these individuals are running as far as they can because they see corruption. They see bad things happening. Clayton Orwell says loss of institutional knowledge. You're correct, Clayton. I doubt anybody has been there long enough to actually gain the proper amount of institutional knowledge. With the 22 changes of 8 positions, there's no way anyone actually learned their job properly or all of the aspects of their position because the turnover is just too much in those positions. So I doubt that, when we look at this government and there's chaos and it's chaotic, there's a reason that there's chaos and it's chaotic. And it's because we've got too much turnover at the top. And I like to bring this point up again. It was before this turnover, 3 years ago or so, this commission said, to stop the bleeding, we have to give these individuals raises. So they just didn't give them raises equivalent to what the county officials, governmental officials, make in this area. They went far and beyond that, and they did private sector. So these individuals are all 6-figure salary people. So you've got 8 positions that are 6-figure salary positions that we've had 22 people hold those jobs in the last 2 years. It is out of control. You've got to realize that this doesn't happen for no reason. There are reasons, and we've got to determine, what those reasons are. I don't know if you guys watched the latest Board of Commission meeting, but Corliss Turner from the Voices for Rockdale, she was, she did a presentation. She asked some questions because she had asked some of the department heads if they would do some training because initially the chairman said gave his blessing. So she sent emails to these directors asking them to do these Zoom calls with Voices for Rockdale, inform them of what these department do's, policies, procedures. So they had all sent back and they had all set up schedule to do this. And then the chief of staff, Jamie Cabe, sent an email, said that they was halting the situation. The county was going to do a little redefining of what they were going to do, a little bit of whatever. And I had some conversations with some folks, and I said, because they were a little bit mad at the chief of staff. I said, no, the chief of staff did not make that decision on his own. He was directed by the chairman to do that. So Ms. Turner asked the chairman, who's the boss? Where did the buck stop? Who made the decision? Did you make the decision since the chief of staff worked for you? And the chairman did admit that he had made that decision because he wanted to, streamline or clarify or where this information was coming from, how they were going to do it. That's code for, I want to make sure these guys don't speak out of turn and tell you the truth. I want to make sure that we have our ducks in a row and we've got the company line as to what we're going to let you know and what we're going to let you know. That's really what was going on with that is it's disinformation again. The chairman wanted to make sure that the disinformation machine was running smoothly. And I think that's a possible reason as to why you have 22 different individuals holding 8 positions is because a lot of these people probably can't tolerate the disinformation and the shady way that things are run, and their conscience just gets to them, and no matter if it is a 6-figure job, they can't handle it and they go away, and that's what I see happening in this county with this chairman and this commission. So at the end of the day, that they've got to make sure that the disinformation machine is running smoothly and the correct disinformation is being distributed to the citizens of Rockdale County, because that's is rock. I'll tell you, and you all know that if I'm elected to the chairman's seat in 24 and I take office in 25, I will be given a directive that all open records are due be responded as indicated by state law. And if a citizen is not getting an open records request, then I will go to the department or whoever, and I will make sure that those open records are, because you deserve to know what's going on. You deserve to know what's going on, even if it's not accurate. So I'm cutting out. So let me see. Cheryl, what channel are you watching me on? So I'm not certain which channel is losing signal, because it did say it. My internet is good, so it's probably not on the. If it's Facebook, I think there's an issue with Facebook, because Facebook is actually they've had issues with that broadcasting the last couple times. So just let me know. But yeah, it's Facebook. I don't think it's my internet or on my end. I actually think it's on their end. But what I believe is that you, the citizens, deserve transparency. You deserve to know what's going on at all times, and your open records requests deserve to be answered. So one of the things I would pledge as chairman is to make sure that your open records requests are answered, and in the timely manner that's required by the Open Meetings Act, the Open Records Act. And that's what we should do as a county government, obey the law. And that's one of the things that I will pledge to do, is to obey the law, because the county cannot be above the law, skirt the law, walk on the edge of the law. The county needs to obey the law. And that's what I would pledge to do. So I talked to you guys the other day about an event that's coming up. So it's a political forum, and it's a nonpartisan event, and Kappa Alpha Psi, the fraternity, is hosting it. So I'm going to put up this flyer and let you guys see this. So here it is. And as you see here, you've got Hank Johnson, Jonathan Chavez, Melanie Williams, Deshaun Kendrick, Alicia Thomas Suri, Chairman Nesbitt, and Larry Cox. So you've got these individuals who are going to be at this forum on October the 25th. And it's going to be an interesting event. So what I'd like to do is I want to pack the house out. I would love to pack out the JP Carr Community Center, and you guys come out and ask questions of myself and the rest of these panelists, so that we can see what ideas people have for this community, what ideas people have for Rockdale County, because Rockdale County is our home, and we expect people to do the right thing. I do not know if the streamed. I will reach out to Mr. Brockman and ask him if it will be streamed. I'll do that tomorrow, guys, and I'll let you guys know Sunday if this is going to be streamed or not. But I think that it's a great opportunity for citizens to ask questions. It's a great opportunity for citizens to be involved. It's a great opportunity for citizens to get to know more about the elected officials that represent them, and community leaders such as myself, and what ideas we have about things in Rockdale County. So I definitely recommend you guys to come out and see the event. And I do think streaming the event would be a great idea. So I will talk to Mr. Brockman about that tomorrow. And if they can't, maybe we can help make that happen, get somebody to do that. But we would really love to see that happen, and really want to get the citizens of Rockdale County informed of what's going on. And what better way to do that is when we have these town hall meetings and we have people attend them and ask questions and look people in the eye to know what's going on. And Dan Burks just made an excellent comment that Hank Johnson rarely shows his face. That the flyer does note the time. I'll put the flyer up again, guys, and let y'all see it. So if you look over here in the corner, October the 25th, 6:30 to 9 p.m. That is the time. And it'll be at the JP Carr Community Center, Tuesday, October the 25th, 6:30 p.m. to 9 p.m. So it's going to be a great event, a great community event for you guys to all have an opportunity to ask questions of the candidates, elected officials, and community activists such as myself. I am excited about participating in that event, and I think that as the questions are asked, you will see that the chairman and I do not see this county in the same light. We do not have the same future for this county. We do not see the same direction for this county, and there needs to be a choice. There needs to be an option for people to have other than the option and direction that this chairman and this commission are taking Rockdale County in, which is the wrong direction. We're going down a cliff, free falling, and guys, it's got to stop. We got to find a ledge to get on, brace ourselves, and then climb back up and start the healing process. That's what Rockdale County needs, and we need it desperately. So, I wanted to just come on here briefly tonight, and the main topics going to be touched on. They're going to touch on taxes. They're going to touch on, I think they were going to touch on some statewide issues like House Bill 202. They were going to touch on a lot of local, whatever they're going to talk about. They want to talk about it from the aspect of the Rockdale County point of view. But I know taxes is a big thing with Rockdale County. I think one of the things I'm going to suggest we talk about is the 5 commissioners for Rockdale County, because I think it's very important for us to talk about. So we do get to make some suggestions. You guys have suggestions of issues you'd like for us to talk about, throw them out there at me over the next few weeks. I will, because I'm going to be getting a questionnaire to actually fill some of that out of what we think our key issues are. And I'll take that from you guys. You guys throw key issues out there. I'll mention it again on Sunday because we're going to have a full show on Sunday. I'll do an hour show on Sunday. I'm not going to do an hour show tonight. I'm just going to probably be on here a few more minutes. But yeah, that'll be a great idea. If you guys will throw some of your suggestions out, what you would like some of the topics to be, then I will put those on my submission to the organizers so that we can get those added. But I just want to thank everybody for joining me tonight. Great guys here. I'm still winding down from the West Virginia thing. I came back yesterday, first day back in town. So I'm actually going to cut this short, and I'm going to get off of here, let you guys have the rest of your evening. And I look forward to another show Sunday. It will be a full show. We will cover a lot of stuff on Sunday, and I look forward to seeing and talking and listening to each and every one of you. Thanks for joining me, and good night.